Welcome to the Rip 28 podcast. This is the Rip 28 podcast. This is a podcast where a few friends get together and talk about a few things. Now, some of those things you might like, some of those things you might not like, but we keep on talking about them on the Rip 28 podcast. I am the world's sexiest podcast host, Slaughter Sports Guy, joined by a few of my good friends, and we start off with the one and only King Braun, Beezy the Goat. What's going on, King?
What it do? It's your boy Beezy the Goat, aka King Braun. Here to get this thing started. It's a little bit past my bedtime. Gotta go educate the kids tomorrow.
Well, shout out to
Ain't
King
got no
Brown.
snow.
I just wish somebody in the kingdom would buy you a better camera. But other than that, we still love you. And we are joined.
I like the sweater cap too. Hope somebody buy you a new one.
Say what now?
Your sweater cap. Your sweater cap.
You know, hey, bro. You will not talk about my knitted hat.
Hey, he looked like Abdul from Car Wash.
Hey, y'all will not talk about my knitted hat. A whole lot of love and hard work into this hat. Y'all better respect this hat right here.
That's the African dude off of barbershop.
This the new fashion thing right here. This is what they wearing.
Is there a ball on top of it?
Yeah, it's a ball on top of it. It's a little fuzzy ball. A little fuzzy ball on it. This is what they wearing in Europe right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm a trendsetter.
Trendsetter. You the only one wearing it.
A lot of hard work and looking into this right here. One of the next great fashion designers made this. Don't be a hater. Speaking of haters, I'd like to introduce you to our richest friend. The richest friend we have. Now, people say, how rich is your friend? How rich is she? She is so rich, so rich. The reason we have gotten a late start is because we was waiting on her to finish, to get off of her estate. She was in the driveway of her estate, and she had about 30 Mexicans outside pouring salt. So they could salt her driveway in order for her to make it back to the main road so she could get up to go to work in the morning. They had to salt her driveway back to the helicopter pad so she could fly off to work. Our richest friend, what's going on, that's Doc Thomas?
What's up, everybody but Sly? How we doing tonight? King Braun, how we doing?
We in here chilling, man. We in here chilling, Carl.
I gotta be everybody but Sly, man. That's you ever thought maybe that hurt my feelings when you say that, man?
I did actually.
You know, you just don't care, huh? You don't care that you hurt my feelings, man.
Man, you know all the kids with the silver caps on their teeth don't care, Sly.
I don't do that.
That is right. That is right. Yeah.
She been a bad girl for life.
She has silver caps in her.
There go little honey.
Them little silver cap kids, man. You know.
How long did it take you to do that?
I don't know what you mean. I just went online and saw the picture being posted.
You saw it online where?
I saw on Instagram or Facebook or something like that. Hey, shout out to Michelle Denise. Hey, Michelle, see you out there.
What up, ma'am?
You know, I would say hey to your husband, but apparently he's not a part of the podcast anymore. He don't love us no more. He got no love. He gives us no love. So, oh well. Shout out to Michelle and her FAMU Rattlers out there. She a big time FAMU supporter. Michelle, you're not cussing out any cheerleading coaches, are you? I found out that cheerleading was a real thing. The parental fights and stuff with cheerleaders and coaches, that's a real thing, even though cheerleading is not a sport. I said it here, cheerleading is not a sport. But anyway, what up, Dwayne Howell out there, checking us out.
Dwayne.
Appreciate you checking us out, Dwayne. All right.
Dwayne, we going back for our first full week. No.
We got us a Cobb, you don't know, but we got us a new sponsor. We got a new sponsor on the show.
Oh,
Somebody
yeah.
sponsoring the show, wanting us to advertise their product. So shout out to the sponsor, our latest sponsor, the Bro Bag. The Bro Bag. We are now repping the Bro Bag for all your for every gentleman who has a need when he goes out one night and he meets up with the young lady and he doesn't have enough time to go and take a shower, or maybe afterwards when he finishes with a young lady and he doesn't have enough time to take a shower. We now have the Bro Bag. Now included in the Bro Bag, you have some man wipes in the Bro Bag. You have a toothbrush and toothpaste. You have a stick of deodorant in the Bro Bag. You know, the travel side things in the Bro Bag. You have some handy wipes, I guess, antiseptic wipes in the Bro Bag. You have prophylactics. Is that what they call them, Sean? Prophylactic. You have some of those in the Bro Bag. Not only do you have the prophylactics that go over your manhood, you also have Dental Dam in the Bro Bag too. If that's how you get down, if that's how you decide you want to get down, be sure to check out the Bro Bag. The Bro Bag. If you want one, you can send your money. We're selling them, but send your money
like
to
Dwayne.
Rip 28 podcast.
Dwayne selling the Bro Bag?
Rip 28 podcast.
It
look like
Dwayne. Dwayne.
That look like Dwayne. But the Bro Bag. Be sure to check out the Bro Bag. New sponsor of the Rip 28 podcast, the Bro Bag.
Is that Louis V?
No, it looked like Pooey V.
It might be. I don't know. I don't know the quality. I do know it's a high quality leather bag. You get
is it pleather?
No, this is leather. High quality.
That's genuine cow leather.
This straight off a cow. Straight off a cow's ass right here. Straight off a cow's ass.
Dwayne, they got Tussie in the Bro Bag, Dwayne.
The Bro Bag. The Bro Bag.
If your skin is broken, it's gonna burn. You got some Tussie in there.
Hey, wait a minute. This is not a toiletry bag, Michelle Denise. This is a Bro Bag. A Bro Bag. The Bro Bag. It has all of your needs. If you ever caught out there one evening, you can keep your Bro Bag in your car. Keep your Bro Bag in the car, so you'll be ready.
That's from the Jockey Lot.
Hey, Carl, we know the Anderson Jockey Lot when we see it. We know the Anderson Jockey Lot when we see it.
I know cheap when I see it.
Hey, man, y'all don't hate
straight off the horse's ass. That ain't come from a cow. You got that from a horse. That thing cheap as hell.
It's vinyl.
That is real, genuine leather. Real, genuine leather. Be sure to go ahead and donate your money to the Rip 28 podcast. Send your money to the Rip 28 podcast, and we'll tell you the price after you send the money.
What?
Man, look at you.
They're going to send us about $30, and we'll figure out if you get any change. The Bro Bag.
But more than likely, don't look for none.
Yes,
don't look for no
bag blended in with Sly Face. That's what Ron says. Yes, it's a nice even brown bag. Nice even brown bag, man. Check out the Bro Bag. The Bro Bag. It is there for you and there for your enjoyment for all the people out there.
And if it takes a while for us to get it to you, it's only because Valentine's Day
we don't cover shipping.
Yeah, and Valentine's Day the stocks were bare. Everybody wanted a Bro Bag.
Everybody wanted a Bro Bag.
They want the Bro Bag, though.
Everybody wanted a Bro Bag, so now, hey, it is what it is, man. Hey, man, take a moment of silence. Seriously, get serious for a second. Rest in peace to Jesse Jackson. Jesse went on up to glory, man. Jesse went on up to glory, and he out of here. I don't know. I really don't know what to say, man. Great civil rights leader for all of our lives. You know, he was a young man. He was there when Dr. King got assassinated, and as then he dedicated his life to helping out black folk. You know, some people want to talk trash about him, but I saw the Honorable Louis Farrakhan, the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, said that he would not tolerate any slander to Jesse Jackson or toward Jesse Jackson because of all the stuff that Jesse Jackson has done for black people. You know, and I really appreciated that when I heard Farrakhan say that. Any of y'all ever had any run-ins or seen?
I never met Reverend Jackson, but you know he was from Greenville, so in the same general age range of my father, so they came up in Greenville together. But I was in Easley, South Carolina, one Sunday at this restaurant they used to have called The Struggle. And Jesse and his people were up in The Struggle eating dinner. It was some good food. And we didn't go over and bother him, but yeah, he was frequently spotted around in Greenville. So, yeah. Alvin, nobody says Grunville. Nobody says that. Nobody.
Well, yeah, they call it G Vegas now.
They might say Greenville, but nobody say Grunville. Nobody.
Yeah, I kind of like Cobb. I never met him, but I've been in the same area as him at the same time. So, you know, I never had the pleasure of meeting him, but, you know, I send my condolences and prayers to his family and those his loved ones around him.
Absolutely. We should all hope that at some point when our time comes and we go on the glory, that we've been able to make an impact like Reverend Jackson has. I think that, you know, he's caught a lot of flack and people clowned him because of whatever reasons. You know, they didn't take him seriously for this, but he was actually on the front lines also trying to make change. You think about the Rainbow Coalition, the push, and just him fighting for black folks. And I don't think that the majority took him as seriously as a lot of black folk did in recognizing that he was doing good things for us.
Yeah. And you know, here's the thing: a lot of people talk about him, you know, wanting to be, you know, chasing the spotlight or something like that. But just to be quite honest, if somebody in your family was murdered by the police or beat up by the police, you definitely would want him or Reverend Al to be right there with you when you're trying to get that situation corrected. Stop that, shot. Stop that. Stop that, shot. But you know they're gonna fight the fight for you. They're gonna fight the fight for you. So you know, shout out to Reverend Jesse Jackson, man. We appreciate everything you did.
Definitely.
So go and rest easy.
You know what they say, you don't know how good somebody is until they're gone.
Exactly.
You know?
I mean, first black man to run for president and actually got votes. Like, it wasn't like he was actually embarrassed, you know what I'm saying? I think he did a lot that doesn't get acknowledged. And he was an easy target for people to make fun of because, you know, he rhymed when he talked and he had that Southern black preacher in him. So he was easily mocked, you know. But again, he did good things for folks.
So yeah, man, I think just great things from Reverend Jesse Jackson. Rest easy, get your rest. You know, you fought the good fight, and now your fight is over. So go ahead and get your rest. So we go for someone who has died to someone who some people wish they were dead. We'll go over and talk about Flau'jae mom.
Whoa, wait a minute. Who want a dead, man? Who wants a woman dead?
That's actually not who I thought you were gonna say people wish was dead.
Oh, well, I think Flau'jae might want her own mama to sit in the corner some way. She might want her own mama to sit down. So in case you haven't heard, Flau'jae Flau'jae Johnson, superstar basketball player for LSU, big time rapper, now a great spokesperson. To be honest, just an all around cool ass person. I think Flau'jae Johnson is. I think she's just an all around cool ass person. Well, her mom got on Beyonce's internet a couple of days ago and showed her black ass. You know, LSU played South Carolina, and as usual, South Carolina beat them. A lot of people like to say this is a rivalry, but it ain't a rivalry until the other team win.
He said honors resource.
Here we go. Better stop talking about Cobb like
that. We know that ain't me.
But yeah, so after the game was over, I guess a day or so after the game, Flau'jae mom gets online and says, Flau'jae didn't lose. She's winning in life compared to everybody else out on the floor. She said LSU lost, but Flau'jae didn't lose. She said Flau'jae was the best player on the court. And she says Flau'jae played the best game that game, but if you look at the stats, she actually didn't. Tessa had a better game than she did, but that's a whole nother story. But this leads me to overbearing parents talking too much, and when do parents need to shut up sometime? You know, Brian, you a coach, so I know you deal with some of these crazy parents, man. When do parents just need to shut the fuck up sometime?
When it comes to things like this, winning and losing, just let it go. Everybody wins, everybody loses. It didn't take for her to get out there and say that, yes, Flau'jae has set herself up to be doing some great things, and she's moving the game forward, and not just on the court but off the court. But at the same time, she has to realize that her daughter still has to go out here and play this game and get drafted. And does that hurt her draft stock? Does that hurt people that want to work with her due to her mom? Because you can speak, like you said, you can speak too much and hurt your child trying to be out in the limelight and live your life through your child. So I feel like sometimes, and most times, parents should shut up. You know, and you can defend your child without offending others. And that's just my spiel on it. And you know, Sly, we've had people call you and Chance to tell y'all that I ought to play their son.
Yeah, I remember that. We had a lady call in and hit up the Rip 28 page and was mad because LeBron wasn't playing her son. So I was like, hey, lady, your son is boo-boo.
I had a better chance of putting Shauna in the game than him. I was more comfortable with Shauna playing than him. But yeah, man, I just think parents, you have to think it's bigger than right now. Yeah, it's been like Sly said, it's been a losing streak. But you have to think big picture, man. My daughter still has to live and make a living in this world, man. And her thing is promotion and advertising. Who wants to advertise that when you have to deal with situations like that in the future?
Well, because what you could find is that people don't want to work with you because of what comes with you. You know, you might lose opportunities for endorsements or for whatever might be out there because they're like, if we take her, we got to take our mama too. And unless she's able to set clear boundaries, because I think there are examples of athletes whose parents are outspoken and they have managed to put enough distance between themselves and their parents that they're still marketable and they are still an endorser's dream or something, you know. But there are also instances where that doesn't happen. I mean, you look at, unfortunately, there are a lot of Black parents who have been loud and supportive about their children, and the athlete has had to, and however they were able to do it, put some space between themselves and say, hey, you're getting me and not my father. You think about the Williams sisters, right? When they started, Richard was all, you know, we're going to have some foot stomping and some clapping at these tennis matches. And he was someone who people found overbearing, and Venus and Serena were able to still navigate that and still find themselves where they were marketable and people wanted them to endorse or represent their products. But then you got the Ball brothers, and he had to make his own shoe line because people weren't clamoring to get at them because they knew that they were going to get in the bar too.
Well, no. That's partially not true. They were getting offers from shoe companies, but the thing is, in his mind, he wanted
not just shoe
ownership.
companies. What else did they endorse? That's what I'm saying. Like, what else did they endorse?
I mean, I don't know what he did.
Exactly.
I'm not
you saying there was some missed opportunities.
You said
correct.
So I was responding to
that was an example.
That was just a part of it, yeah. But she's saying there were missed opportunities due to that.
But see, this is my thing. I think when people see a black man talking and being a father, they have a problem with it. Nobody said anything to Archie Manning when Archie Manning said that Peyton wasn't going to be drafted to San Diego. Everybody kept their mouth shut then. You know, it wasn't no big deal when Archie did it. You know what I'm saying? But if LeVar says, I want my son to play for the Lakers, he's ruining basketball. He's ruining basketball. So I'm like, man, and I like the idea of Big Baller Brand. It was just kind of executed wrong. I like the idea of it. He had to find, I think, two people who had great ideas, but they were kind of executed a little wrong. Stephon Marbury, when he did those Starberry shoes and he made the shoes real affordable for everybody, I think he made them, the price point was too cheap for black folk to buy. And I think Big Baller Brand, his price point was too high. So you got to find that medium.
The point is that she's got to be able to set some boundaries with her mom.
And
she still got teammates. You're not going to get to the next level and your mom is out here talking about your teammates and your teammates
and
are
your
okay.
Opponents.
You're creating issues potentially in the locker room and just unnecessarily.
See, and to Michelle's point, she says parents should take media relation classes as well. I say to that, I would say you shouldn't be answering no questions unless it's about your child. Because what do you have to say about somebody else's child or somebody else's situation? I don't see a reason a parent. I should be as a parent take the coaching hat off. I shouldn't be answering questions about the next person on Messiah's team or Michaela's team. I shouldn't be answering that question because that's not for me.
Well, you don't have to put Messiah's teammates down to hype him
right.
up.
I believe that, yeah, definitely.
But what if they screws?
I still don't have to.
Again, you don't have to. Nobody putting Cam down because he can't block.
Well, actually, Cam's the best blocker on that team.
Okay,
but
that is saying that. That's like
that is like saying. Midget. I was about to say that. That's like saying you're the tallest midget.
Hey, hold on.
I'm
Stop
sorry.
right
I can't say that word.
Hey, no, it ain't that. Y'all gonna get on my nephew, dog. Hey, if you the best, you the best. It don't matter. We take our victories how we can get them.
And he is.
Hey, look, because they ain't winning many on the field. We gotta take them how they come. We gotta take them how they come. So get off my nephew. He's the best blocker at his school.
Cam was voted. Cam, the coaches chose him as they lineman of the year. He was the top offensive lineman for his team.
So he is the tallest little person. So who cares? He's the tallest. It doesn't matter.
His team was 1-9. So they lost. They played 4 quarterbacks. All 4 of them got injured.
Because they got hit.
They got hit hard. They got hit hard.
So what exactly was Cam doing?
Oh, but here's the thing. Now I talk trash, but he only gave up 3 sacks on the year. He gave up 3 sacks on the year. Now,
but what you don't say is the impact of those sacks.
Oh,
the first 3
he lost the quarterback every time he got sacked.
One of them, the kid got his arm broke.
All 3 of them learned to play replacements.
Yeah, Cam is the tallest midget.
Hey,
but that's my nephew, and only I can say that. Anybody else out there say it, I'm gonna have to talk to you about it.
He's mine, and I'm gonna stick beside him.
Look at this
Chance say he gave up 3 sacks a game. Come on, Chance. Go ahead now.
Get this dude.
Come on, Chance. You stay. Don't do this, Chance.
Hey, Mike. Hey,
Please
check this out.
don't do
Check
this,
this out.
Chance.
Here goes up a chance. My kid was on varsity. What about yours?
Uh-oh. Wait a minute.
Whoa, wait a minute. Wait a
As a
minute.
freshman.
Here it go. Here it go.
We'll
That's how
leave that.
these
We'll
old-
leave that
this-
right there.
Hey, this how these
We'll
old
leave that
Negroes get started.
Chance gonna be like, send me the link. Send me the link. So I can come on, so I can come in.
Shout out to CJ. That's a Chan posted something. CJ running the 200. And
Smoke them.
Smoked them. No, your kid was on JV. Stop, Chance. But let me give him a compliment. Let me give him a compliment while I can. Yeah, he ran the 200 in the outside lane and won. You don't usually that outside lane. That's the kind of hard lane to win in.
That's a
Tough lane to run
long
in.
boy.
Yeah,
I
man.
seen Messiah get smoked in the Nationals, boy. He was in that lane 8. He was the fastest out of his region. That darn boy from Florida and Georgia was on the inside lane. Good God Almighty! And that
Yeah,
dude,
man.
and Messiah fast, but that lane 8 hard to navigate, man. It's hard. Anybody that ran track, and I know Sly can't speak to running no track.
Nah.
He just
Big
seen
boy
it.
relay.
Yeah, they still do that.
They still do that?
They
Okay.
still do it at some track meets. They still do it.
Okay.
But Sly, you weren't technically a fat boy. You was just the fattest guy that we had. So that's like being the tallest. There he is, the tallest midget again.
First of all, I was the most athletic lineman y'all had.
Yeah, I gave you your credit. So I said you wasn't that big. What else you want me to say?
He said he was just the fattest one we had.
Yeah,
Man, I
he was.
wasn't even close to the fattest one we got.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I wasn't even close to the fattest dude on
I ain't
our
gonna
team.
disrespect none of our linemen. I ain't gonna
Come on
disrespect none of
now.
our linemen.
Come on.
But
I wasn't,
there's a difference. Never mind. Let me stop because some of them still watching. I don't want
Somebody get their feelings hurt.
Yeah,
Stop,
I don't
Ron.
want to have no issues, so I'm a hush. You right.
What?
You right, Sly.
Yeah.
But Sly,
right.
to give Sly his credit, he was a hell of a football player at 5'6", 225 pounds.
Wow. 5'6". Wow. Y'all gonna stop that.
Sly, come on now.
Y'all gonna stop that. Hey, Rico
But still,
Montez Glenn. You know, wait a minute, Rico Montez Glenn. I'm trying to look at this picture.
Man, you know who that is. That's Lil Los.
Yeah, that's Carlo brother. Man.
Yeah, I don't want to say his name because you know we get got on for
Yeah,
saying
he
people's
using a
names.
fake name, so I don't want to say his real name.
Wait, that's who?
I had to look at the picture for a second to figure out who that was.
That's who? Carlos Glenn, brother?
Carlos Glenn, brother.
Oh, he got a new name now? Oh, hell.
Well, he using a different name, so I don't want to say a real name. If you want to put a real
Now
name.
you don't want to say nobody's real name.
Yeah, I'm
He's
trying to
learned.
respect
He's
the
come a
man
long way.
name, man. What up, bro?
He's
How you
come a long
doing,
way.
man? How you doing, man? Glad to have you here checking us out, man. You know, speaking of fat line,
Wait a minute. Hold on. How my dog Rico Montez catch a straight like that?
Soul
I
Booty
don't even
said
think that was a stray, was it? That was a direct
Yeah.
Soul Booty said he was the
But-
most athletic. Soul Booty was not the most athletic nothing. So had the biggest ass on the line. That's about it.
Come on, man. Yo, come on, man.
That's
That
about
man
it.
got kids. He is not Soul Booty no more. He is Mr. James. He's
No.
somebody's father. Come on.
But yeah, though, man. But back to the thing about parents, though, man. You know, sometimes parents need to shut up, man. And that's one thing that I pride myself on. I did not want to be that dad, and it was hard. And it's the hardest thing I got to do, to not call out some of them coaches when I see some of the shit they be doing on the sideline and some of the stuff they run. But you got to realize you're not out there with them every day, so you don't see what they see during the week, during practice, and you know, you just got to shut up.
If more parents thought like that, Sly, and I never would have thought I would hear that level of maturity come from you. So
Ever.
big ups on that. But at the same time, if more parents thought like that, I think their kids may have more opportunity. Had their parent come to me and said, Coach, what can my son do better? Or what is he not doing? And what's preventing him from getting on the field? I could have told her. He run like he got 2 left feet. He's not fast. He's not aggressive. And we could have ended that. She didn't have to do that to me. So I purposely, when we were up big, he didn't get in. I sent him to the offensive coach to get in.
You petty.
Nah.
Be petty.
Yeah, so was she.
Sometimes you gotta be petty.
Her son. But no, I just ain't like that because I feel like I put myself on being a coach. You can talk to me, and I'll tell you the truth. Look, your son, he needs to work on turning his hips out his back pedal. He needs to tackle better. He needs to be a better practice player. Or he just have people that's in front of him that's a little more experienced, whatever the case may be. But the call on the text into the podcast and really think these two jokers gonna make me play your son? Come on, these they got their own thing to do.
But it's funny. It doesn't stop.
Yeah,
at that level.
Chance and Slide not called.
Thank you. Legitimately was at one of our men's games, and the son wasn't even playing, and the dad texted the GM and was like, "What are we doing right here? Why aren't we doing this, sir? What are you doing during the middle of a game? Why are you doing this?" And again, this is at the collegiate level.
Right.
Yeah. And then,
that's
big time college. That ain't like that's just East West State. you had big time college.
But the crazy thing is, a lot of players, unfortunately, may not get that big time opportunity because of things that have happened that recruiters have seen. Because in college, a lot of parents are still involved with their kids as they're navigating that transition. And like Sly, you said in the pre-show, we know a very talented player that's in the college levels now that could have been, could not have had that opportunity due to their parent. We won't call no names, but saying that, you need to tell that parent to be quiet before she calls her daughter.
Yeah.
Could have cost an opportunity, you know what I'm saying? And that'll be a bad thing to come back and say, I could have made it if it weren't for my mom or my daddy.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's tough.
Well, that's what we do here on the Rip 28 podcast, man. We give out advice, man. We give out good advice. And we hadn't done this in a while, quite frankly, because we hadn't got one in a while. But we got a letter. We got a letter from a listener. We got a listener letter. You can, if I pull it up, can you see it?
I got it.
All right.
I have a problem. Me and my homeboy for almost 30 years. We met in the 4th grade and have been homies ever since. He'd always lived with his dad. His parents were divorced and his mom was in the military. She wasn't around much when we were growing up. He would go and see her during the holidays and on breaks. So I never really knew her. Well, fast forward to last year. Okay, I'm going to pause right there. We don't know how old they were last year.
Well, let's do deduct. If he knew him for 30 years, he met him in the 4th grade. So what are you, 9, 10 in the 4th grade?
Years old. Mm-hmm.
So let's assume he's in the early 40s.
Okay. We are all super grown with families. I got divorced a few years ago, so now I'm in those streets. Oh, I know where this is going. Well, I was at this bar and ran into this super fine body older woman. We immediately hit it off and wasted no time getting back to her place. I knocked her off like I was supposed to do, and I handled my business. Well, apparently I handled my business really well because she kept coming back. I found out she is 20 years older than me. No problem. I like older women. After a couple of months of me knocking her down, we finally started to talk to each other. Man, stop. And I find out
you was late on this.
And I find out that this is my homeboy's mom. At first I didn't care because hell, what he doesn't know won't hurt him. But now I'm starting to feel a way. He tells me that he is getting back close to his mom. They're reconnected in a way that they didn't when he was young. I am really conflicted. Something in my head is telling me to tell him before he finds out on his own. But something in my other head is telling me to shut the F up. What should I do?
Hey, look at here. Apparently, what we got, I think what we got right here, man, a case of dude running into his homeboy mom, who he didn't know. So So if you clear out a couple of things, it ain't like he knew that was his homeboy and mom. You know what I'm saying? He ain't have no knowledge that was his homeboy.
He did not know.
And so, but he ended up knocking her off. He ended up knocking her off like he's supposed to knock her off. So I mean, shit. Technically, you ain't do nothing wrong.
From what I know about Sly, he's not the right person to answer this question. Oh. He's not the right guy.
Ever.
But the thing is, but I do think eventually your friend gonna find out. Especially if you knocking off the way you say you knocking off. If you knocking off and you know what I'm saying, you knocking the dust off that old thing, you know what I'm saying? She might she gonna let it slip. She gonna let it slip. So I'm guessing they stay in the same town. All of them stay in the same town together. I'm surprised it went on for a year and ain't nothing happened.
Man, listen.
But the thing is, how do you tell them though?
That's a tough thing, man. That's a tough thing. Once I find out, I feel like if that's been my boy for as long as he say that's been his boy, I'm gonna have to cut it loose. No matter how good that old thing is, gotta cut it loose, man. Come on, Sly. Come on, bro. That's your homie for 30 years, bro.
I mean, obviously,
30 years, bro.
The mom, him and it may be easy to cut loose because him and the mom ain't in no serious relationship. He just saying he just knocking off the mom. There ain't no feelings involved, anything like that. So yeah, you go ahead and cut her loose. And she probably gonna die soon. So shit, that
wait a minute.
So
you done went to the nursing home to get your boy.
That's what it looked like.
He about to die.
You said that man in his mid-40s, she 20 years older than him.
She in her 60s, so she got a little bit more to go. She got some more. Alvin Hinton said bros over hoes.
And Dwayne said, but hoes is his mom.
The hoes is his mom.
That's what I was going to say, but the hoe is his mama. Dwight,
you a wild boy.
Listen, dog. I mean, me, I would, speaking for me, I would have to cut that short, man.
Now, wait a minute. Now, Michelle brought up something, not that close of homies after 30 years if you don't know who his friend's mom is. Well, if you look back at the beginning of the letter, they met in the 4th grade. The mom was in the military.
And wasn't there, so he'd never seen the mom.
Yeah, so he don't really see, he don't know who the mom is.
The boy would go spend summers with his mom. The mom wasn't in the same vicinity.
Yeah, so it ain't like him and the mom in the same city. So yeah,
Anton just agreeing with his wife.
Anton just agreeing with his wife.
Anton tired of sleeping on the couch, so
he don't want to be in the doghouse tonight.
Yeah,
sleep in the bed.
So he agreeing, but I agree. But the dude barely seen his mom. Seems like he only seen her once a year.
But now they're getting closer.
Right, yeah. But the friend hadn't seen her because he's going on with his life.
So, exactly. So yeah, so it ain't like he dirty man mom or something like that.
I'm not fooling with you.
Michelle said he don't even know his own mom.
I'm not fooling with you, Michelle.
So listen, I'm not mad at you for knocking the mom off, but I do think eventually you're gonna have to say something. Dwayne Howard said some of these 60-year-olds don't look 60. That is very true. Didn't we just
talk about it?
We talked about it. You got like a Felicia Rashad, she's 70 something. Lynn Whitfield, Angela Bassett, they 70 something. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, though they still look good. Who is this? Driz Showbiz Shell. He says, LOL, y'all, he is damn broke. Hey, Driz, we gonna need you to put some we gonna need a period, a comma, or something up in here, bro. We gonna need up in here, man.
This is y'all can disagree, but to me, this is along the same lines of being involved with your friends too. Like, I just think some things you don't do.
What'd you say?
I got at least one friend whose daddy is fine. but I would never get with her daddy. He fine though. He fine.
Well, I don't. Well, I'm pretty sure Camden dad don't want to get with you. So
well, that you definitely know who I'm talking about.
Wait a minute.
You because Camden ain't my friend. So let's be clear. I said I have a friend whose daddy is fine. I'm not friends with children. But I would never get with my friends finding. Now her uncle, I would have got with her uncle because he
well, I'm not going to lie to you.
The uncle ain't off limits. It's just the daddy.
No, the uncle ain't off limits. And I told her, I forewarned her, your uncle fine now. He can be my baby daddy. But your daddy, I'm not gonna fool with your daddy.
Well, we all have a homeboy whose mom is very fine, and all us to get with his mom.
I don't think you would. I don't think you would. I feel like the allure of it.
The Lord. Sly gonna do it. Sly will be the only one.
Hey, look, Sly ain't the only one. Sly on. Look at that.
Look. Anton, you back on that chair.
No, here you go.
Hey.
Back on that chair. He was just off the chair.
Bruh. Right. You let LeBron sit up here and try to play Mr. Good Guy role if you want.
I didn't have one of my homeboys' mom trying. Nah, I ain't with that now.
Yeah, but
and I was younger, long time ago.
But it wasn't his mama. It wasn't that one particular mama.
The one we talking about mama now is much finer than that mama, but I still couldn't.
Look here. That one, hey, you be like,
can't do it, man. I can't do it.
You call back home. Tell your mama I ain't never coming home.
Michelle, don't encourage this. Please don't feed into this foolishness.
Hey, she know exactly who we talking about.
Don't do this, Michelle.
Yeah, just because she know, I couldn't do it.
And check this out. Ton had a close-up view for the first 20 years of his life. He know who we talking about. He know who we talking about.
Just because Sly feels one way, that does not represent my views.
Okay.
My view is, as hard as it would be, I would have to get out of that situation, man.
Tell that lie if you won't.
I'm being for real, bro.
What is Chance hell non about? Oh,
who knows?
I don't know, Chance. All
right.
All capital letters.
Tito, quick recap. My guy just realized that he's sleeping with his homie's mama. He had never met the mama before. He been knocking her off for a couple of months and realized that's his homie of like 30 years, his mom. So he hit us up to say, should I keep smashing moms or should I stop because this is my homeboy's mom? There you go.
Look at bold-faced lies on the show right here. This is
right. Right, Chance.
Everybody know you lie
about yourself.
Everybody know you lie. Tanisha must be standing over your shoulder as you type. We all
the warden is near.
Yeah.
We all know you lying. But yeah. But the thing is though, his question is though, should he tell or not? And I don't know, man.
I think he's better off if he tells. Now he can say, I'm not gonna stop sleeping with him.
Now that's gonna test the friendship, boy. That's gonna test. That's gonna test.
Well, it doesn't matter. Like, what's more important? Is knocking mom off more important than your friendship? Because if knocking mom off is more important, don't tell him. But if the friendship is more important, then tell him.
And that's the thing. Tell them, dog. You have to be prepared when you tell them. You got to be prepared
to lose the friendship.
Well, no, not necessarily lose the friendship. You got to be prepared that knocking mom off gonna stop.
Well, he's gonna have to make a choice.
Yeah.
So you lose a friendship or you not. Tito said, "No, I know what my homie mama looked like. I'm not fooling with you."
Well, Tito, what it is, and I know the stories in small print is kind of hard to see. They met in the 4th grade. The homeboys met in the 4th grade, and the parents were divorced, and the mom was in the military. So the only time his homeboy would see his mom would be like over Christmas break. He would go to her to see her, and I guess over summer break, he would go to her and see her. So the homeboy never really met the mom. He never met the mom. So
after months of sleeping with her, they finally started talking about themselves, and he realized that was his homeboy's mom.
Exactly.
Anton said that mama said, "F them kids, she out of here."
Mama, she said, "Jody, mama need a life too."
Yeah, mama got a life too. Melvin and they cooking eggs butt naked. What y'all check this out? What if that's your home? What if that's your homeboy, Sly? So, wait a minute, pause.
Say what?
Pause, Carl. You can't be cooking breakfast naked talking about you want some sausage.
Melvin say you want some sausage.
Sly, check this out. You sitting there laughing. Now the shoe on the other foot. You come home, let's say
you come
and
somebody got to die.
And you come home and one of your homeboys in your mama's kitchen cooking breakfast.
Somebody got to die, dog.
Come on, man.
Somebody got to die. Either me or him, one of us dying.
Mama gotta have a life too, Sly.
Yeah.
But now you could do that to
with that man doing all them videos.
Look,
now this is something Drez Showbiz Shell said. In my opinion, the person that wrote the letter is telling a lie about not knowing that was boy and mama. All right, that's a better sentence. We still need some punctuation, but I understand where you're coming from.
That's one sentence.
Nah, he need a comment there, bro. He need a comma, maybe
punctuation, but that's still one sentence.
But it's a good sentence. It's a good sentence. I get where you're coming from, and that is a possibility that you maybe. But our listeners don't lie. Our listeners are some of the most honest people in the world. If they read us a letter, they're definitely very honest people.
I don't know. After 30 years, though, it do seem like you probably would have seen her at least once or twice in 30 years.
And my thing is, it isn't. I can see how he may not have seen her before, or even if he's seen her, he may have seen her. Let's just say he saw her 20 years ago at their high school graduation, because she probably came during the high school graduation, introduced herself or whatever, you know. But I can see how they wouldn't have contact with each other a lot.
Yeah, I see. I said no, maybe not contact, but you have some idea. I have my homeboys, even y'all. Even though we played sports together, I may not know exactly how your parents look, but I have some idea. But you got
to remember also, our parents were in our life. Our parents were in our lives.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, I said.
But his parent wasn't. His mom was overseas, a military, wherever she's at. So, yeah.
She didn't come back for no birthday or nothing.
Shout out to Michelle Taylor. If there isn't any intent for the relationship to move forward, why tell? Yeah, if they just smashing, that's just one reason to keep your mouth shut. If they just fucking.
Nah, because if it come up or something happens, now it's going to look like you did it behind the homeboy back. And like Sly said, somebody got to die.
Mm-hmm. Tito said she was a deadbeat mama. Yeah, I guess she was.
No, she wasn't.
She was just, Michelle said, real talk. Don't impress your relationship with your mama on someone else. If they have worked past their issues, neither parties understand it is what it is. Mom and son know each other as adults, so this is a non-issue. Your relationship with mama is different than it. Okay, she went to Johnson, so it still needs some punctuation, some spaces. I think she may have used too many.
To me, it's kind of like if you gotta ask, then you know something about it. Don't pass the smell test.
Oh yeah.
If you have to ask, should I tell him that I'm sleeping with his mom or not? Then you know that you should tell him. If that is what's important to you.
Dwayne brought up a good point right here. It takes two. She wanted to get smashed. And
she definitely wanted that, but he didn't know that was his boy's mama till after.
Maybe she knew. Al just said,
maybe.
My mama know all y'all asses. Well, that's your mom, but your mom is here. See, that's the difference. That's the difference. Your mom, you were raised.
You don't say, I'm fighting.
Yeah, I'm with Tito.
My mama is up.
Well, I guess I won't tell you what I did last week.
Tito, Dion ain't with all that with these little YNs out here.
Because
we going to find that Negro. I'm with Tito though. You can't smash Mom Dukes. Not Mom Dukes, dog.
I guess Mom I won't Dukes be telling Tito what I did last weekend.
Don't do that.
Well, you better stop, Sly. You better go ahead. You don't play like that.
Tito gonna pull up. He gonna pull up.
I'll be mad at him.
In the work truck. So
I'll walk outside. It's a mail truck outside.
Everybody mail late because he done pulled up.
He down in Atlanta.
South Carolina tags on the mail truck right outside the door. I'm like, God damn.
Everybody late for what they supposed to. Everybody
no, I can't take that to the grave because if it come up, let's say he didn't. Let's hypothetically say he didn't know that was Mom Dukes. Cool. Now you know, bro. I feel like if we've been boys for 30 years, you come to me and be like, yo, dog, this what happened, this the scenario. And I don't know, dog. Because after that, I don't know how I'm gonna feel.
Sorry, I hit for 4 months before I knew it was your mama.
It did. I only went back a couple of times after I found out. I just
yeah. See, when I found out you knew and you went back, now see that go the issue. Now if you legit don't know,
at that point, that's when he has to choose.
Yeah.
At that point, that's when he has to choose. Do you want the friendship or do you want the cakes?
God, dog, Tito over here putting out my old address. God damn, Tito. Slow down, brother. It was a joke, brother. Come down, Tito.
Tito say certain jokes ain't funny.
Man. But nah, man. Brother, it's a tough thing, but I think I don't know if we all agree, but I think, I say you got to say something to the home.
Yeah, I agree. You got to say something.
You got to say something.
But then you open up this big old window because this nigga gonna go back. He smashed my mom. Then he gonna sit down in that room by himself.
He gonna be pissed. Like Tito said, he gonna want to fight. He gonna want to fight.
Look, I'm gonna tell you what's gonna get him is when he think about some of the things his mama could have been doing. Oh, that nigga gonna go crazy, boy. That nigga
you had my mama legs in the air. You did what to my mama? My mama did what to you?
She was tickling the balls too. Oh no, this Negro gotta die.
And Negro gotta die. You can never win an argument if I done fucked your mama. You ain't gonna never win no argument.
That's why your mama sucked my.
Oh, wait a minute, Carl.
That's why your mama tossed my salad.
Oh, wait a minute. Mama too old to be tossing salads out here.
Look at. I remember one time Cam tried to get Slick out his mouth, say something about it. I had to tell him about his mama for a second. I was like, come on now.
Now, I love doing that. Now, I ain't going to lie.
You know what your mama used to
saying that.
I say, boy, you better not never kiss your mama.
Now, I ain't going that far. He ain't old enough yet. I'll wait till he get a little
older. When he get a little older,
Yeah, but I do let him know he lived in my balls for 36 years, boy.
Yes, sir. I tell him. I tell him all the time.
Hey, he got an attitude, and you know his chest small. You know he's kind of small and thin. I'm trying to tell you, pumping your chest up, boy. You lived in my balls for 36 years. What's wrong with you? Better have more respect for your daddy. I'm the reason. I'm 75% of the reason you here.
Mm-hmm.
Because it could have landed somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
Let's wrap up, please. Let's take a walk.
I told him, I said, you better be glad I'm too lazy to pull out, boy.
Let's take a walk, please.
I can't wait.
Yeah, that Jed Clampett. That Jed Clampett on ain't going.
So your mama locked them legs. I couldn't do nothing.
That's enough. That's enough. We talking about somebody else's mamas. We talking
You
about
talk about
somebody's mamas.
he get mad too, boy, because I don't know when to stop.
Shocking.
The only thing Messiah says is that all you got to say. That's all I need to say.
That's all I need. I want.
What other joke I need?
I won.
I can trump anything you say. Daddy, you ugly. Boy, I'm your daddy. You lived here for 36 years. Your mama didn't think so. That's all I gotta tell him.
Your mama thought I was good looking.
Boy, she did. At least for the night.
Yeah.
What she thought about me before and after didn't matter. For them 5 minutes, she was happy that I was who I am.
For them 5 minutes, Lord. Let's take a walk, please.
Oh, man. It's about that time. It's about that time. You know, we like to take a walk down our favorite block. That's the 90s block. And what we do in the 90s block, we pick something from the greatest decade. That's 1990. We pick something from the greatest decade. God damn, that's wrong. Tito said, I'm going to put dope in his car and snitch on it. Damn.
Tito is my guy.
Bro, he did not know it was your mom, bro. He ain't know.
But when he did, he still smashed. So he knew.
Right.
Dre said they are not close homeboys. They may know each other, but not close.
Look,
not close
Dre
homeboys.
said you're not going to
like
clown
that.
me no more. Drees.
Oh, thank you. Dre's got the Dre's got the punctuation and everything. Shout out to Dre.
Hey, Drees, where you from, Drees? Are you from
Drees.
Columbus?
Where you from, Drees? What set you claiming?
You know what? Drees might actually be Theodore Edmonton the First or something. I don't know. He might have a real professional name. He just go by Drees in these streets.
Drees Showbiz
Shell. Drees, I ain't gonna lie to you, boy. It sounds like you done shot somebody before.
Yeah.
Drees sound like you done he done up that pole on the Joker before.
How many bodies you got? How many?
Drees, I don't know you, Brian. I don't want no smoke. I'm just telling you what it seems like, bro.
You from Fountain
I
Inn,
don't want no
Drees?
smoke.
No,
Fountain Inn, what's up? He must know Anton.
From the upstate?
He from the upstate.
From Fountain Inn. He must got a tractor too, so the country.
Tractor. Stop it.
Country boy. But anyway, we're about time to take a walk down the 90s block. What we do in the 90s block, man, we take something from the 1990s, and in the 1990s, we just talk about it, you know. And this week in the 90s block, we're going to celebrate Dr. Dre. Dr. Dre, American rapper and record producer, better known as Andre Romeo Young, born February 18, 1965. It was his birthday a couple of days ago. So we're going to talk about Dr. Dre. He's the founder and CEO of Aftermath Entertainment and Beats Electronics. I did not know he was the founder and CEO of Beats, too.
Yeah, he sold it for what? Almost what?
Beats by Dre.
Dre.
Yeah, I thought he was an investor.
You can tell that Joker still wearing them little Sony headphones.
Oh yeah, you know, I ain't got it.
Hey, but dog, you know what though? On the real, Dr. Dre 61, dog. That just made me feel old because I remember, you know what I'm saying? God, where I was at when the
with
Chronic
Black
first
Don't
dropped.
Crack because he looked good. He's aged well.
Well, he looks good to you. He don't look that good to me.
No, I didn't say he was fine. I mean, he looks.
I'm just messing with you. Yeah, I got you, Carl. He drank his water and do his exercise. That's all we need is black people.
In 1992, he released The Chronic, his debut solo album. The Chronic. Since 1992, man. Hey, man, what we gonna pick your favorite Dr. Dre song? Your favorite Dr. Dre song
from the 90s.
From the 90s. Remember, from the 90s. You got to stay with the 90s.
Please,
we had this was The Chronic, track listing on The Chronic. Fuck with Dre Day. Let Me Ride. A lot of niggas took over Nothing But a G Thing. These nuts.
Which still lives to this day, which is wild.
Wow.
I just got my daddy with it today when I went up there to see him.
Why is you telling? Wait, what? Don't tell me. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to know.
My dad was like, "Boy, you better find somebody to play with now." I was like, "Yes,
I don't
sir."
want to know. I don't want to know.
Then pretty soon he gonna tell you, "Hey, you came out of my nuts.
Boy, you lived in my balls.
You lived in my balls."
That's the only joke I think that can beat me in the Jonesing contest because he got the trump card. He got the trump card. I can't say nothing after he say that.
He got the trump card. But yeah, man, the Chronic, you know, hey, love, you know, you gotta love Dr. Dre and all of his music efforts and everything he did. What was your favorite Dr. Dre song? What's your favorite Dr. Dre song? Let's go to discography. Oh wow, Chronic 2001 came out in 99, so we can actually include that one.
Yep.
We can include that one. So which one out of the Chronic or 2001, which one was your favorite Dr. Dre song?
I'm gonna go Chronic just because it was the original joint. And I
No, which song? Which song?
Oh, I'm gonna go with Let Me Ride.
Let Me Ride.
Let me ride.
That just puts you in a cool, laid back vibe, kind of fits my personality, laid back, cooling on a good summer day. You feel me? Just let me ride. Just let me ride. Got my khakis on, button up.
Dickies.
Yeah, gotta have your Dickie suit. Yeah.
I'm going with G Thing. Like that just when that drop is Snoop like 1, 2 to the folks. Snoop Doggy Dogg and Dr. Dre is at the dope. Ready to make an entrance. So back on up. Like it was just so that
was so
song
Snoop.
It was
just so Snoop. It was just so Snoop the way it came out. 1, 2.
We were just learning who Snoop was. Like it just that was a seminal moment for me in hip hop. So I'm going with G Thing. And nothing but G Thing.
For me, it's Explosive. I love the song Explosive, but that was my song right there. And I think Corrupt just went so hard on that. And for me, man, anytime Nate Dogg do anything,
oh man,
anytime Nate Dogg breathe on the track, that's all you need. You need Nate Dogg just to sit on the track for a little bit. So Explosive was the jam for me.
That's fair.
Oh well, but you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong. Who did we say? Dwayne Howell said, "Let me ride." Shout out to Timothy Peter. Why would Dwayne Howell say "Dear Mama"?
Say what?
Dwayne Howell said "Dear Mama."
Dear Mama.
Yeah. Tito says Dre Day, and I don't think Tito believed in it because he didn't write it in all caps. So.
What? Bron had Dickies on his chest. What the hell, Tito? You must be talking about another Bron.
That's different.
What's that song called? Hickeys on my chest? Maybe that's what he meant to type.
I don't know.
All I want to do is give a hickeys on the chest. Wasn't that a track?
No, I mean it may be. I don't remember it.
I don't remember it, but I don't know. He must have meant hickeys. I don't know. But pause.
Oh well. Well, check this, man. Check this. It's been another great episode of the Rip 28 podcast. Any parting shots?
Yeah, that was Lil Sean. Lil Sean said, all I want to do is give a hickeys.
Yeah, I'm familiar with Lil Sean. Yeah.
Anyway.
Congratulations.
Okay.
LBC, any parting shots?
Because Abdullah don't know what his little
I'm gonna tell my wife you're talking about the head.
I ain't scared of your wife.
Hey.
She from South Atlanta.
God, you better hush what she's saying. You want to make you wear a neck show. Better shut up.
Y'all gonna stop talking about my old lady.
Shawty, you want to be funny? Yeah, put that on and hush. And it ain't got no silk lining.
Hey, I need the satin line to protect my hair. If she send me one, I'll wear it.
That's right. I'll wear it proud.
You give me parting shots.
Oh, I got two. I want to give a shout out to the 3Ms for being great at the track meet yesterday. And I want to give a shout out to my cousin at C.A. Johnson. They're going on to the third round. He's actually put C.A. Johnson back on the map with basketball and whatnot, man. And shout out to Lil Milk for being player of the year. Cuz I see you. Proud of y'all. I'll be at the next home game.
Hey, you know, the C.A. Johnson wrestling coaches got in trouble last weekend or something like that. They had a state meet, and the wrestling coaches moved the handicapped girl out of the wheelchair space. Or they was cussing at the girl. You know, you only hear one side of the story, but they was cussing at the handicapped.
I ain't heard that one.
Yeah, I saw that, man. I think they had to escort them out the gym or something like that. But anyway, that's only one side of the story. I don't know the full story.
Well, we gonna take the highlights of the basketball team, the male basketball team doing great and great
basketball
things.
Team doing great things. Great things.
Yeah, they throwing it off the backboard. That's the old C.A. Johnson days, boy.
Mm.
I like watching that team play.
S.Commerce, you got anything to say before we get out of here?
I don't think my girls watch it, but I want to give a super shout out to the new Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Had a great weekend celebrating my friends getting married this weekend. And love on your people, man. The days are getting longer. That means we're getting closer and closer to better weather. As you can see from my head out, my little footer there, my title, I'm on Blizzard Watch today and tomorrow. So y'all pray for your girl. And remember, it costs you nothing to be nice. So just, you never know what somebody else is going through. So just be nice to folks.
How are you going to get around that big estate if it snows, Carl?
I'm not. I'm gonna hunker down and stay right here.
This is the Rip 28 podcast, man. This is the podcast where few friends get together and talk about a few things. Now, some of those things you might like, some of those things you might not like, but we keep on talking about them on the Rip 28 podcast. And check this out, man. Shauna said it was getting snow. She's getting ready for a blizzard. We're getting another little cold spell to come down south also. So now is the time, brothers, and this is strictly for the brothers. Make sure when this time gets cold like this, go and get you a big girl and color on up and slide into one of them flaps and go ahead and stay warm for the night. We'll see you next week on the Rip 28 podcast.
When it's cold outside, girl, who are you holding? You gotta grab them flaps up under there. Get your fingers warm.
It is.
She don't want you to rub them. Hey, she don't want you to rub that bottle with them cold fingertips. Put it up under them flaps.
We'll see you next week.